Welcome to Epic Picks. In today's video, we're revealing the top 10 hidden explosive action movies that will keep your heart racing. These underrated gems are packed with non-stop action, breathtaking stunts, and intense moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to discover your next adrenaline-pumping adventure. Let's jump right in. Number 10, Memory.
I'm the bad man. Have been for a long time.
Memory is a 2022 American action thriller film. Alex Lewis is a contract killer living in Mexico who suffers from early-onset Alzheimer's and works for Devana Seelman. He is assigned to kill a man in El Paso, Texas, where he grew up and where his brother lives in a nursing home due to severe Alzheimer's disease. The target of the hit is Ellis Van Camp, a builder for the Texas Central Processing Facility. Meanwhile, Vincent Serra of the FBI's Child Exploitation Task Force is undercover in El Paso, trying to arrest Papa Leon, a sex trafficker. Vincent accidentally kills Papa Leon after the latter takes his daughter Beatrice hostage during the sting operation. Beatrice is taken to the processing facility where she had been held previously, before ending up at a group home. Vincent is frustrated that his domestic investigations into trafficking are frequently foiled. Number 9, Triple Frontier.
Never had a feeling as pure.
Triple Frontier is a 2019 American action-adventure film. Private military advisor Santiago Pope Garcia works in Colombia with local police combating drug cartels. An informant named Giovanna asks for his help to smuggle her and her brother out of the country in exchange for drug Lord Gabriel Martin Larrea's whereabouts. Giovanna tells Pope that Larrea lives in a remote house in the jungle with $75 million in cash. Pope travels to Florida to recruit his fellow ex-Delta Force teammates to seize the money under the pretense of working for the government. Tom Redfly Davis, a realtor, William Ironhead Miller, a motivational speaker, his brother Benny Miller, an MMA fighter, and Francisco Catfish Morales, a pilot. Pope manages to convince the team to steal the money for themselves. Number 8, All the Devil's Men. All the Devil's Men is a 2018 British action thriller film. Jack Collins is a war junkie and former Navy SEAL turned bounty hunter who tracks down terrorists as part of the CIA's outsourcing to private companies. Battling personal demons, the powers think that he is becoming a liability, so his CIA handler Lee offers him one last chance to keep fighting, sending him to London for a job. There he finds himself part of a 3-man team tasked with hunting down a disavowed CIA operative called McKnight before he procures a WMD from Russian gangsters and disappears. Together, Collins, Brennan, and Samuelson find themselves locked in urban tactical combat with a former colleague, Dayton, and his private army, hired by McKnight as protection. Number 7, Greyhound.
Hell down from on high.
Greyhound is a 2020 American war film. In February 1942, Allied convoy HX-25, consisting of 37 merchant and troop ships en route for Liverpool, enters the Black Pit, the mid-Atlantic Gap, where they will be out of range of protective air cover. The convoy's escort consists of the Fletcher-class destroyer USS Keeling, radio call sign Greyhound, captained by Commander Ernest Krause of the United States Navy, the British tribal-class destroyer HMS James, call sign Harry, the Polish Grom-class destroyer ORP Victor, call sign Eagle, and the Canadian Flower-class corvette HMCS Dodge, call sign Dickey. Krause is overall commander of the escort ships, but despite his seniority and extensive naval education, it is his first wartime command. The captains under him have been at war for more than 2 years. Number 6, Act of Valor. Act of Valor is a 2012 American action film. In Manila, a terrorist assassinates the United States ambassador to the Philippines and also kills his son and dozens of children at an international primary school in a terrorist bombing. The mastermind, a Chechen terrorist, Abu Shabal, escapes to a training camp in Indonesia. Elsewhere in Costa Rica, 2 CIA officers, Walter Ross and Lisa Morales, meet to consolidate intelligence about their target, a drug smuggler named Mikhail Christo Trojkovic. Christo's men kill Ross and capture Morales, who is imprisoned in a jungle compound and tortured. Number 5, Retribution.
Sorry, who is this?
Retribution is a 2023 action thriller film. Matt Turner works as a financier at Nanite Capital under his friend and CEO Anders Muller, and lives with his wife Heather and 2 children, Emily and Zach, in Berlin. While driving his kids to school, Matt receives a call from an unknown number with a distorted voice who says that there is a bomb under his seat, which was already armed when Matt sat on it. The bomb is triggered by both pressure plates placed on all the seats and a radio frequency. He also threatens to detonate the bomb if Matt tries to get help. Matt finds the device and is forced to follow the bomber's instructions in order to keep them alive. Number 4, Nobody. Nobody is a 2021 American action thriller film. Universal Pictures released Nobody theatrically in the United States on March 26, 2021, and in the United Kingdom on June 9, 2021. Hutch Mansell sits inside of an interrogation room, heavily bruised and injured. 2 FBI agents interrogate him about his identity before Hutch responds that he's simply nobody. In a flashback, Hutch leads an ordinary, mundane life as an office worker with his emotionally estranged wife, Becca, teenage son, Blake, and young daughter, Abby. One night, 2 thieves break into their house with a gun. Blake jumps one of them, and Hutch picks up a golf club, but does not swing. The thieves leave without causing harm or damage. Number 3, Mile 22.
Who is he?
Lee Noor.
I don't know his name. I don't know what.
Mile 22 is a 2018 American espionage action thriller film. CIA officer James Silva leads a top-secret CIA Special Activities Division unit, codenamed Overwatch, to infiltrate a Russian Federal Security Service FSB safe house in the United States. Under the supervision of James Bishop, Overwatch's mission is to locate and destroy shipments of cesium before the highly toxic substance can be weaponized to kill thousands. The unit kills the occupants, while Overwatch agent Alice Kerr is wounded. One of the Russians, an 18-year-old named Anatol Kuragin, falls out of a window during an explosion after failing to save the cesium. Silva executes Kuragin despite his pleading, and everyone escapes. Number 2, Hunter Killer.
Admiral, the Tampa Bay's gone missing just above the Cola Peninsula.
Hunter Killer is a 2018 American action thriller. The U.S. Los Angeles-class submarine USS Tampa Bay disappears while shadowing the Russian Akula-class submarine Konek in the Arctic. Rear Admiral John Fisk orders the newly promoted and unconventional Commander Joe Glass to lead the investigation on board the Virginia-class submarine USS Arkansas. At the same time, Lieutenant Bill Beeman leads a Navy SEAL team on a covert mission to observe a Russian naval base in Polyarny, Murmansk Oblast. At the base, the SEALs witness Defense Minister Admiral of the Fleet Dmitry Durov staging a coup d'etat and capturing Russian President Nikolai Zakharin. They quickly realize that Durov's intention is to instigate a war. Number 1, Angel Has Fallen.
2, 1.
Angel Has Fallen is a 2019 American political action thriller film. Secret Service agent Mike Banning undergoes training at a military facility in Virginia, owned by his former Army Ranger commanding officer, Wade Jennings, now CEO of private military company Salient Global. He is recommended for the position of Secret Service Director by U.S. President Alan Trumbull to replace retiring Director David Gentry, but hides the fact that he suffers from migraines and insomnia and takes painkillers to cope with chronic back pain from previous combat injuries. While Trumbull is on a private fishing trip at Queens Lake in Williamsburg, a swarm of armed drones attack and kills his protection detail, with only Banning surviving and saving him. Both are incapacitated, but Banning recovers while Trumbull is left in a coma. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the end. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell next to it so you never miss our videos.